Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Journey to Baby Jordan. So, I had some other videos I was going to post, but I can tell a lot of females want to hear what I did to get pregnant. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this video done for you guys. What I did differently to get pregnant. I'm going to tell you all this stuff I've written down, and then I'm going to tell you at the end what I really think made a difference for me this cycle. Okay. Um, As I was telling you guys in the Let's Talk, I literally have not been using regular deodorant for about almost 2 years now. Starting at the beginning of this year, I pretty much, I would go if I was using deodorant, it was native deodorant. I honestly feel that a lot of the deodorant is what causes breast cancer, and on both sides of my family, cancer runs strong. On my daddy's side, breast cancer is very strong. So I have been taking steps to do what I have to do for my life to make sure I'm taking care of me. So I had I would if I'm at the house, I work from home. I'm taking my shower, scrubbing my armpits, waiting till they're dry, putting on stuff. I believe that if you continue using something, your body, of course, is going to need it. But once you kind of rear back, because I can go for sure 2 days without being musty. I got to be doing some type of workout for me to be like that. The only time I've been musty is ever since, like literally before I even found out I was pregnant, like a week before I found out I was pregnant, my pits turned into something different. But I literally, if I'm at the house, I'm not putting on deodorant. I'm doing what I have to do for that. Good soap. I stopped. If I was using soap, it was an Arm and Hammer, and that's like my backup soap. But what I like to use is goat soap. I would go to the co-op. You can find your local co-op, and I would go and buy about 4 or 5 bars of soap, and that's what I was using soap for my family. I've been doing that for probably about on and off, and I'll say about a year. And the reason I say that is because when I can get it, I use it if they have it available. Exercising. My son has weights. He has the kick thing. He has the weights you lift like this. I'll say since the beginning of this year, I started taking that serious and really doing that. When I got pregnant with my son, who's 18, he turned 18 in February. I'm sorry, sinuses. That's I was exercising like crazy. When I got pregnant with my 18-year-old son, I had muscles in my thighs, like in my arms. I was working out, and I had started working out tough too with this one. I ate a lot of baked fish, green bean salads, asparagus, and sweet potatoes. My husband was right there with me, and I was so thankful that he was, because I told him I'm trying to change my lifestyle. And he was like, baby, you do what you do, and I'm just going to follow. And I was like, that's all I need to hear. So I had mahi cod, tilapia. I had all types. I just go to the freezer aisle in Kroger's, and I was baking fish with green sides. I love baked sweet potato fries. Um, I started taking B1 at night and folic acid during the day with my vitamins. Because in my head, a lot of females say when I get pregnant, my body will do what it needs to do for the baby, which I think that's why a lot of us have problems, is because we are so low on things, and those are the things that we need. And instead of taking a lot of vitamins, eat a lot of the foods that you need that you would be getting from the vitamins, but you're getting it actually real deal food. Um, I'm sorry, a little out of breath. After sex, I kept the covers on me, because if the air hits the sperm, it kills the sperm. So, and me and my husband, when it comes to my app, I didn't even want to get no notifications. Just send me a notification right when my ovulation is. I don't want to see no pregnancy things. I don't want to put my mind there. I had so much going. The month I got pregnant, my mind wasn't on ovulation. It wasn't on getting pregnant. My mind was on life and the things that were going on around me. And I said, this month, I'm going to make sure my stress hormone from thinking of ovulation does not delay my ovulation. If you go back and look at my ovulation tests, they're all dark, but I'm not pregnant. And I'm doing it exactly how I need to do with sex wise. This month, I literally, and that's why you see a lot of people who go on vacation and get pregnant. There, and I'm gonna go down here with the hormone of what it's called. That hormone, I'm gonna get to it, will literally delay your ovulation. Literally delay it because you're so stressed of your ovulation. So I kept the covers on me. I threw my legs in the air like this, and I kind of bounced like this. I'm telling you guys the truth. This is what you wanted to hear. So this is my butt right here. I had pillows like on my back, and my butt's right here. And I kind of like bounced it. You know, I've had my legs in the air, and my legs are bouncing. It's like I'm making sure the sperm goes down. Okay, I'm giving y'all everything. Okay. Did not track my ovulation, kept my mind off of it. I set my period app to notify me when it was the day of ovulation. Like I told you guys, I did not track my ovulation this month. I went off what it told me because I put my last period date in there, and that's how it goes off of it. And that's exactly how we did. We did the day of ovulation and the day after. It was so funny to me because I hadn't talked. Usually, me and my husband are talking about the ovulation and days we need to do. I didn't say nothing to him. He didn't know it was my ovulation day. And he just saw me putting pillows under there. He started grabbing other pillows and putting it under there. And it was just like, I'm so thankful and grateful to have a husband that we're on the same key. When I do something, he knows why I'm doing it and what I'm doing. And we didn't even have to talk about it. Our minds didn't have to talk about it. We was just like, we're just going to do it, see what happens. Was planning on doing a whole bunch of wine reviews. I bought a whole bunch of wine. When I say my mind was not on pregnancy, my mind was on my son's prom, my son turning 18. He had 2 parties. Stuff went crazy like a week later after that. My little brother, the stuff that happened with him with court. I had so much going on. My mind did not have time to be on pregnancy. I was just enjoying my life. Y'all, I could not wait to taste these wines. Y'all, I was so excited. I had wines just lined up under my dad, when I grew up, had a whole alcohol table. You know, he had the beautiful glasses and the things that you pour, and I have that underneath. You know, I spray painted a gold table. I got it underneath, and I kept my mind on, I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to do me, and that's what I was doing. Okay. I stepped away from meds unless I had to. I wasn't taking no even naproxen unless my body just had to. I absolutely only took what I had to take. I took serapeptase at night. My husband was walking more. I was drinking more wines. I really just didn't think about it. So the hormone is called GnRH. It will not release its around ovulation time if your mind is stressed out about ovulation. I want you guys to hear that again. If you are thinking and stressed out about pregnancy, that hormone GnRH will not be released. If you want to learn more about your body and what you should already kind of be leaning towards it, if you're not sure what's going on with it, start with Eric Berg. Dr. Eric Berg, man, that man is the GOAT. When it comes to you knowing why your body is doing what it's doing. When I say that, I learned with my body that I could learn that if my head is itching, I have had too many fried foods. Now, I use grapeseed oil and vegetable oil here, but if I'm out to eat, they're not using no grapeseed oil. And so I wanted to let you guys know this because I started learning things with my body. My allergies are cutting up. I've had too much cheese. These are things that you need to know about your body. And I love Dr. Eric Berg because he breaks it down how you need to know it. I became mentally okay this month with it. When it happens, it happens. That's the truth. That is the truth. Whenever it happens, it will happen. And I just like, if you stop thinking about it and just live your life. If you're still watching videos, if you are still on your app and looking at pregnant, your mind is still on that. You need to cleanse yourself of all that, okay? All of that. I started watering down all my drinks, sugar drinks, pops, put you a whole bunch of ice in it, let it sit, drink anything sugar juice. I'm still doing that. Put it down. Salt, I cut back on my salts. You need to be looking at the back of your seasonings. Okay, and these are the things that I think really made a difference. Um, the CoQ10, I thought I had wrote it down in here, but it's not on here. The CoQ10, I could tell, helps with my egg quality. If you're not sure about your egg quality, I just went off my body. Years ago, I did actually have like white CM around ovulation time. It seemed like the older I got, the it just kind of dried up. All I know is CoQ10 helped me. It seems like mentally, and it helped my egg quality. I did a video on that months ago, and I broke it down what it did to me. And it takes about 3 months to kick in. And I want to say it was about 3 months ago when I started taking it. I noticed I got my white CM back, around ovulation. So I think one of the things that really helped me was CoQ10. One of the other things that helped me was eating healthy. You need to be eating the real things that you are trying to get from your vitamins also. If you are sitting here stuffing your face at night with sugary stuff, if you are eating whatever you want, all types of fried foods throughout the day, you need to be eating to live, not living to eat. And what if you don't understand that, what I'm telling you is every day people are dying at 50 and 60 from natural causes, and it's all because you lived your life how you want to. Well, truth be told, we can live so much longer, but you have to be able to take care of your body in order for your body to take care of you. I learned that the hard way when I had surgery back in September of last year. I've never had blood pressure problems. My dad died because he had a stroke, then he had a heart attack from high blood pressure. You have to look at your history. And you have to know that those same demons can knock on your door. And they did right after my surgery. It tried to kill me. I passed out twice. My blood pressure was going stroke level and heart attack level. My husband was not even going to work because in his head, like, I'm going to find her passed out again and I can't do this. Do not let it get to that point. Lord, I'm getting emotional. Handle your business. We are meant to be here for a blessing, for a reason, for someone, and I hope I can be a blessing to someone. But what you eat will consume your body. And most of the stuff we eat, our body can't even digest it right. So eat right. I had to make sure I was taking the right folic acid. Another thing, when I would after sex, I wasn't always keeping the cover tight to make sure the sperm wasn't getting killed. So make sure that the air is not hitting between your legs afterwards. Give it time to crawl up before you kill them, because if the air hits them, they're gonna be gone. And the last thing that I really true and believe helped me get pregnant is mentally. I stopped thinking about ovulation. If you have to line up shows, if you have to declutter your house but take your time with it, if you have to for 2 weeks around the time right before your ovulation and after your ovulation, You need to have your mind on something else, because you will literally be the one keeping your own self from getting pregnant because you are stressed about it. And let me explain this to you. If you are thinking about it, you are stressing about it. Let me say this again. If you are thinking about it, you are stressing about it. This is a blessing that every woman should have. But because of the things that we eat, the things that we are drinking, and I'm on spring, I like that Spring Valley water at Kroger's. It's the plastic bottle, but you can get the glass bottle from Whole Foods. Just do what you can to eat right, exercise when you can, and literally stop stressing. I know it's harder to do it than to say it. If anybody knows, I do. But you have to do what you have to do. I was planning 2 birthday parties. I was dealing with a family member. I was dealing with my husband going in between jobs. I had so much going on. I didn't even have time to think about ovulation or anything else. But if your mind is on that, try different things to cook. Try planting something. Try planning something with the family. Do what you have to do to keep your mind off of ovulation. I literally went in my settings and took all those notifications out, and I stopped looking at pregnancy videos. I stopped going on them forums and looking at pregnancy tests. You have to literally clear your mind, declutter your mind closet, and that is what will really help you get pregnant. If you don't believe me, you can do research on anything I'm telling you, because I've been doing it my own self. If you want to get pregnant, you have to make changes. Starts with eating better, not stressing, and making sure if you're taking the vitamins, make sure you're not taking the synthetic. Make sure you're taking the right vitamins, and make sure you're eating plenty of greens, whether it's asparagus, green beans, something. Eat what you have to do what you have to do. I hope this video is a blessing to someone. I hope it helps someone. If you have questions, that's what I'm here for. I will answer them the best way I can. But everything I am telling you, ladies, is what I did. I lived by it, I preached by it, and I got pregnant by it. It's not going to be easy. But you have to make sure that whatever you want your baby to have, a healthy body to grow in, don't wait till you get pregnant. Practice those preaching now. I love you guys. I'm sorry this video was too long. I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys everything I said I would, and that's exactly what I did. One thing before I forget. My feet would be extremely cold around ovulation. I would wear 2 pairs of socks during the day and at night. Okay, now I'm going to let you guys go. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.